Bro, that shit is fucking amazing, bro. Like, classic-ass WWE fucking Attitude Era shit right there, man. Back when wrestling actually used to fucking be worth this shit. Because now, apparently, it's fucking unwatchable, dude. Don't know who half the motherfuckers are anymore. Plus, it's just, the storylines are fucking, they're not interesting for me anymore, dude. That's why I gave up on watching wrestling, dude. Fatal is gangsta. Nah, dude, it's just fucking, the Attitude Era, bro, is what... Like, don't get me wrong, like, I loved wrestling before that, dude, like the Hulkamania era and shit like that, but when the Attitude Era came in, dude, man, like, completely flipped wrestling on its head. But in a good way, though. DX was born and shit, dude, bruh. DX men in their prime? Bruh. Fucking incredible. One day I need to find that fucking... I used to rent this, like, DX VHS tape all the fucking time, dude, man, because this shit was hilarious. It was the first one to come out, like, because I know, like, there's two of them. Like, because there's, like, the one that they did, like, in the 2000s, like, 2010 era, and then they also have the one that they did in, the original Attitude Era and shit. The one from the original Attitude Era that one's fucking amazing. Just a shame, like, that wrestling went the PG route. It's like, fuck you. But yo, shout out to everybody that popped in my fucking stream, my live stream that I did earlier with me and Faye playing some fucking Power Wash Simulator, working on some of the Shrek DLC. Fucking pugs, man. They just melt my little heart. Like, every time I see one of those little fuckers, man, it just, I get so, like, giddy. Yeah, no worries, dude, man. We're going to do another stream there probably tomorrow, man. We'll do a part 2 to that DLC and shit like that tomorrow when we fucking do that crap, dude. So I'll make sure to stream that. Don't worry, I'll make sure to let you know there, Goldie. Outsider, man, don't do that shit. Please don't. Like, I don't care. I understand that it's jokes too, man, but nah, dude. No. Yo, that's a little bit more information that I need to care to know there, fucking Goldie, but all right. I see you delete the message, yo. You bastard. You bastard. That's hilarious. No, fuck yeah, dude. So there's some shit going on right now with Game Freak, man. I'm not even going to comment on that because I don't want Nintendo coming after my ass for talking about it, so that's out of the equation. But I'm just throwing it out there for people who are interested. You can Google that yourself. Some big leaks happening right now. Again, it's Nintendo, and on top of that, I'm not retarded when it comes to talking about Nintendo on my channel. Let's see here. Oh yeah, all the Xbox stuff. Don't care about any of that shit, to be fair. I just want games to play, bro. That's all I give a fuck about, dude. I can give two shits less where Xbox takes their games to. I don't give a fuck about that, dude. Because at the end of the day, dude, man, like again, there's no valid reason for me to be concerned about fucking PlayStation being able to play these games. Like, if exclusives are that important to you, that, oh, well, it gives me value for the console that I invested money into, right? Isn't that kind of a weird thing to say when, like, there's so many PC gamers on the market, dude, man, where, like, they don't give a fuck where their shit goes? but yet they still find the PC scene to be a value commodity to them. You see what I'm saying? Like, just because PlayStation got a bunch of fucking Xbox games and we'll be getting future titles like Halo in the future and Gears and shit like that, you know what I mean? I'm not just gonna like up and ante and flip the switch saying, well, I can't play on Xbox anymore. That's not how that works. Like, people really don't realize, Goldie, when you think of it like from this perspective, right? Like, the fact that I play a lot of games with Faye, Troy, and Wolfflow, right? 3 close personal friends that I've known for a very long time. And whatever the case may be, like, if they're part of the ecosystem to where, A, they can play a lot of shit with, because you guys got to remember, man, crossplay is not available for every fucking game that comes out. And a lot of people will never openly admit to that because they're too busy shitting on crossplay. But that alone already justifies somebody who legitimately can buy a console fucking, like, why, like, okay, Wolfflow is a prime example of this. He had a PC. I was playing games with him, crossplay on PC, and then I told him, I said, dude, what about the games that you can't play crossplay with us? And he's like, oh, I never really thought about that. I'm like, dude, if you owned an Xbox, right now, there's a lot more variety of content multiplayer-wise that the 3 of us could play together. And after a couple days, he went out and bought an Xbox Series X. And he's been on that more than he has been on his PS5. Oof. No, Xbox never betrayed me, dude. In fact, dude, I've already fucking been telling motherfuckers this now for a while, dude, man. Like, if you didn't pay attention and read the signs back in 2013 when Nadella even came out and formally stated this about exploring other options and platforms, motherfucker, man, then yeah, you all don't really pay attention to the media that very often, do you? It just seems like a lot of people are going around and just regurgitating the same fucking nonsense that people spit out of their mouths every fucking day, bro. So I'm not surprised by that. Dude, it's not even the fact that I am selling them on shit. Because here's the thing. If people aren't going to use the because I can easily equate to fucking telling people to be part of the ecosystem now, because there is an ecosystem behind these companies, like these consoles. There's an ecosystem behind fucking PlayStation. There's an ecosystem behind Xbox, and same with Nintendo. You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't I want to have my friends fucking play on the same platform as me that I game a lot with? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's common sense. You know what I mean? Exactly, goalie. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't give a fuck what games fucking go to any of these platforms, man, that you can play. I don't give a shit. You think I'm going to give a fuck if Halo goes to fucking PlayStation, dude? Why would I be mad at that when fucking there's more people that are going to be able to I can play Halo with? You know what I mean? People don't want to think about that because, like, they've got this narrative so far shoved up their fucking rectum now, dude. Like, I don't know, man. For my money, it does a disservice fucking to video games as far as I'm concerned, dude. Sure, people could fucking retort that and say, well, you support Game Pass, and Game Pass is terrible for the industry. Is it, though? I mean, it's not like Microsoft is going out and forcing these fucking developers to put their shit on the service. You know what I mean? Like, if people were that deceptive, right? Goldie, let's think about this logically wise, right? If people weren't buying shit on the Xbox and these developers knew that, why the fuck would they even bother releasing their shit on a fucking console? They know the vast majority of people aren't going to fucking spend a single dime on that shit. However, it's what you don't see. You know what I mean? And again, I mentioned this before, man. There's a lot of people on the Xbox side that we don't see on social media or on YouTube channels, man. They're the ones that are actually going out and playing these games, buying these games, whatever the case may be. The only reason why we see it more often on the PlayStation side is because numbers don't lie, clearly. But on top of that, too, as well, PlayStation is the loudest fucking fan base next to Nintendo fans, dude. You guys will tout these numbers to the fucking high heavens of Kingdom Come. You know what I mean? But are we actually going to actively sit there and pretend that there hasn't been indie games that have come to Xbox that have that have sold exceptionally well, done exceptionally well for developers to the point where those developers will fucking repeat entrance into the service with day one entries, man. Weird how that works, right? If that shit was so anti-developer, why the fuck are so many devs reusing the fucking service? You think Microsoft's going out there threatening these devs to say good shit about Game Pass, man? No, that's not how that works. Like, what the fuck are we doing, man? Like, why is it that I can easily acknowledge that, but everybody else wants to be in denial about it, dude, man? Why? Because you don't want to have any form of success coming out of Xbox? What? Then at that point, why are you sitting there fucking capping for fucking Halo to come to PlayStation, dude? I don't know. Just for my money, man, I think a lot of people like fucking they've got this disdain. Ooh, fucking saliva. One sec, guys. Damn. Ooh, that was close. Almost saliva went down the wrong hole. Almost. But yeah, fucking. I lost my train of thought there. God damn it. Anyways, let me read what you said there, Goldie. Bro, there's people out there that shit on gaming as a whole. People that think that gaming is for losers and nerds. Or nerds. These people are fucking the real enemy. Here's the thing. Those people really aren't the real enemies, man, because at some point in their timeline, dude, they've already played something, whether it be on a handheld device, mobile, or on a fucking PC side. Or played something at their friend's place. Everyone games. It's just there's some people out there that refuse to use the association of the term gamer to justify themselves for even fucking becoming or playing video games. Because they feel that video games is like some kind of fucking nerdy shit. You know what I mean? Like, you don't learn anything from video games. Yes, the fuck you do. Oh, yes, the fuck you do. There's already studies out there that fucking already prove that fucking playing video games can make you smarter. Sadly, that's usually not the case for a lot of gamers in this gaming community, but whatever, I'm just saying. But it's like, if you're a human being, right, why would you not want to garner as much knowledge that you possibly can? You know what I mean? Like, that's why for me there, Goldie, man, I prefer to, to keep myself open-minded about shit. Like, not just with gaming stuff. Like, I can go into deeper shit, but then I'll be getting to territory that's going to fucking... YouTube is going to be like, you shouldn't be saying that on YouTube. So I'm not even going to get into specifics or details on that. But from my perspective from gaming, dude, it's like, how am I going to know that I'm not good at a specific genre unless I try that genre out? I tried out Battle Royales, man. It's not my cup of tea, but at least I fucking said that I at least tried it. You know, man, I've tried a couple games. H1Z1, fucking even goddamn recently with Call of Duty, like with their fucking Royale shit. Yeah. Warzone. It's just not for me. I don't like the pace of it. I don't like the flow of it, dude. You know what I mean? I'm more action-centric, like heavy pace action, like the way Unreal Tournament was, you know what I mean? Very fast and melodic. You know what I mean? Like, but you don't see those types of those Twitch shooters anymore, man, because like people just don't want that shit anymore. Which sucks, because those games can lead to, like, way more higher tension competition than I see in fucking Fortnite and fucking goddamn Overcock. But that's just me. But regardless of that shtick, though, but, like, it just feels like, you know what I mean? Like, I've always been one of those types of gamers that likes to dibble and dabble in a lot of shit because I want to see what's out there. I want to explore what's out there, man, because you never know what you might come across. That could be something that could be like, yo, I remember this fucking game that I played back when I was in high school, man. Blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? Like, it opens up for conversations. Whereas, like, if you decept yourself to, like, one or, like, couple games per, like, you know what I mean? Like, you have your own specific fucking styles of games that you want to play. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I want to make that formally fucking clear. It makes it a very, very awkward conversation for me because then I have to limit myself to maybe games that I don't fuck with or maybe games that I don't really like. You know what I mean? And then I'm open for that negativity because if I say something that, I wasn't that, like that game really wasn't my cup of tea, you know what I mean? Then I'm putting myself in a situation where somebody might not like that opinion and then next, that opens up into a negative aspect. We see it all the time in the chat. We see it everywhere we go. You know what I mean? It's the same thing too as well when it comes to like any form of things that we have an opinion on. Movies, fucking TV shows, gaming, food, clothing, products, anything. But again, I'm not sitting there saying that everyone should do or game like the way I game. No, that's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is that don't be scared to try shit out. Especially if there's a way for you to try shit out from a demo standpoint or risk-free spending $1 to try out a fucking service for a month. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that's telling you to not do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can people sit up there and tell me that, like, oh, Game Pass is terrible for the industry, but yet pay $1, you know what I mean, to try the service out? If you didn't like the service and you want nothing to do with the service, you wouldn't even spend a fucking goddamn loony on that shit. For Americans, that's Canadian dollar. Or that's $1 in Canada form. Loony is what we call it over here. Fuck y'all. Don't judge us. You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking bitches. But that said, though, I do think that, like, having an open mind about stuff, and, like, even if you don't want to explore other genres, then be open-minded to hear people's thoughts about stuff that maybe you can kind of see eye to eye with from the perspective if you're willing to actually go down that road. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard everything under the books about Flintlock. I heard everything in the books about fucking Hellblade 2 and all that shit like that, but I still hold my opinion the exact same way that I was day one up until current days. Like, people are not going to force fucking change my opinion. It never has and never will happen. The only time I've ever done that was changing my opinion on when it comes to fucking movies. But I don't do that shit with games, man, because games is a different level of shit that, for my money, dude, man, it's really, really complex for me to explain because I look at a lot of shit, you know what I mean? But I'm also one of those types of gamers, too, as well, that loves really, really dumb shit in games. You know what I mean? Like, really, like, mechanics that people were like, what the fuck is this for? But I could find a way to have fun with it. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. And I don't, but at the same time, people like me, who's also part of the gaming scene, hangs out with the people that I know and associate with the people that I'm around, it makes it very, very easy to, I'm not going to use the term bullying because that's not what it is, but from a gaming perspective, man, it definitely, somebody like me is extremely difficult to have a conversation with somebody. You know what I mean? Because, like, it's going to be impossible for me to see eye to eye with someone, dude, with, like, if I played the same game that they played, but I see things differently, they're going to be questioning that. Yeah, I won't question them as to why they like it, even unless they don't tell me as to why they do, or they just give me some half-ass answer saying, oh, well, this game is great because the graphics fucking stood out to me. Huh? Like, that is the biggest cop-out answer you can give me. Like, you tell me nothing of the story, you tell me nothing of the characters, you tell me nothing of the mechanics. The fuck? It's like, at this point, dude, it's like, there's no point for me talking about the games that I'm playing unless it's something that a lot of people in the chat will play, that I can converse that way. But most of the time, dude, man, I'm just going to go into any chat or on social media, dude. Well, I don't do it on social media anymore because Twitter is fucking full of crybabies. So I'm out of that one. You know what I mean? So now, like I said, that's why I told you guys before in the past, I strictly do all my fucking shit talking and trolling, man, and fucking Discord now. That's it. I don't do it on here. There's no point of doing it on here because, again, people are sensitive. You know what I mean? So I don't want to fucking interfere with people that are like that because, for my money, they have the right to be like that. I just prefer not to be around it, that's all. Ducking and diving and weaving between the crowds, man, is how I look at it, dude. Except just in a fat kind of way. You know what I'm saying? God damn. I should have fucking smoked this second J, man, before I went live, but whatever. Because like I said, for my money, dude, fucking, like, If a console is going to provide me with content that I really, really want to fucking play, why would I not want to fucking be on that console? Why would I not want to be on that platform? You know what I mean? Sure, there's some platforms too as well that fucking, like, at least from my perspective, dude, I've always been a very, very slow adopter. For sure, I've always been that way. But I eventually get around to owning all the major consoles every generation. It's what I like to do because it's how I keep my variety going. Obviously now it's a little bit different because, inflation and the way fucking everything is skyrocketed now and whatever the case may be makes things a little bit more difficult, but we're managing though. We're managing. We're getting through the days. You know what I'm saying? We're getting through it, man. Oh, man, that fucking, bro. Fucking pug just staring at me, just smiling. Did the chat die? Are y'all just, like, in deep thought right now, thinking that what I'm saying is, like, some shit, like, some deep shit? Because trust me, it ain't no deep shit. So I know it's definitely not that. It's like, okay, so Goldie, a prime example right now, Goldie, I cannot convince you, like, how am I going to convince you that Power Wash is a fucking phenomenal game and you should play it? I can't. Like, it's technically not my job to convince you otherwise. Like, you have to find interest in a game like that. You have to be willing to give a game a try like that. You know what I mean? Because I can't convince you to do otherwise. How am I going to convince you? You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to think about that. You have to, like, those weird, awkward questions, man. It's like, yo, man, let me ask you, Gold, did you ever fucking power wash fucking in real life? Oh, you did? Okay, then you should definitely play this game, dude, because this game is fucking phenomenal. You know what I mean? Oh, nothing, no, man. You're good, buddy. Oh, all right. So, I'll just say this real quick, just to throw it in there. So, I don't know. Some shit happened here at the hotel last night. Fucking yesterday when I went to go do my running around like I always do every day to grocery stores and whatever. As soon as I opened my door of my room, fucking greeted with a fucking ambulance right in front of my fucking door. 6 cop cars that are like surrounding the fucking hotel. Another ambulance on the left side of the hotel. And 2 detective cars parked in the parking lot. So I just ignored it. Fucking went on my own way, or whatever you want to call it. This morning, I found out because one of the workers that work here, I was talking to him and they told me what happened. Well, a vague anyways, because I don't need all the details and stuff like that, but a vague thing. So apparently, someone yesterday fucking died on fucking ODing off of fentanyl yesterday in their room at like 2:30 in the afternoon. It was fucking wild, dude. But no, like it's not even just that though, Goldie, right? At the end of the day, it's like you can look at a trailer for that, but how are you going to know how it plays like by the way you're moving in the game? You ever notice that? Like, okay, so how do I word this now? So I always like using the term developer gameplay. Or dev gameplay, you know, like when a developer's like demonstrating their game and like they walk really slow and they turn like in a cinematic kind of way and whatever you want to call it. First of all, motherfucker, no one fucking does that. You know what I'm saying? So right off the bat, that trailer is already giving you false fucking clearance into that game being relatively good or whatever you want to call it. Because if you're literally like fucking moving really slow like a developer is, whatever you want to call it, when they're actually demonstrating what they have crafted, or aka a vertical slice of their shit, you're not playing the game like that, dude. Like, don't tell me otherwise. If you do, that's just fucking weird. So I wouldn't even go based on fucking trailers and shit, dude, because a trailer is not really going to tell you a lot. A trailer is there to show you how it looks, show off a couple mechanics without getting too technical and deep into it, because let's be honest, most customers don't want to see that shit. Because gamers don't want complexity in their fucking shit, dude. They truly don't. I prefer games with a little bit to like, well, I would say, I love games that are simple like Dynasty Warriors, but I also love games like Baldur's Gate where it's got a really, really deep level of complexity behind it and shit. You know what I mean? games that make you think, games that are going to make you fucking like, you know what I mean? Like think about in a weird kind of way. Like if you play Tetris, right? Like you're constantly seeing what block is coming up next, man. So you can make sure that you piece the blocks together so that that piece will fit in that spot that you want. But some people just don't pay attention to that. They just free fall it. That's the way I play Tetris, man, because I like to be surprised. And sometimes it goes my way, and a lot of the times it fucks me over. I don't know. It just seems for my money, dude, like I think a lot of people just need to like take a step back and realize, man, that it's fucking video games at the end of the day, dude. Like it's the practices that we're seeing in play that the industry wants to either bring forward to see if it would actually be a commodity going forward or whatever you want to call it. And a lot of those shits now we're starting to see a resistance to that. Now we're seeing a lot of developers or gamers like not finally doing what they should be doing, and that's voting with their wallet. So I respect people for doing that. But on top of that, you're also seeing the notion of developers now like pushing away from that. You know what I mean? Because like they know that that shit is also another territory that can potentially kill the fuck out of your game if you're not careful. Since I've been gaming for so long, I usually tell fucking whether I will enjoy a game based on watching gameplay. This is not always... Okay, to be fair, like, yeah, you're not wrong on that because I do the same myself. I do the same myself too as well. But also on top of that, Goldie, like, you probably played a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't know. I'm just... Because I will never be able to... Nobody will be able to know, like, the type of gamer that you were growing up. You know what I mean? Because you got to also keep in, like... And again, I've mentioned this before, but... I'll always bring this up as a topic because I think it's a very, very fair thing to say. Gaming was more of an afterthought for the vast majority of people back then. It was frowned upon. You know what I mean? Like, if people fucking saw that you were gaming all the time, dude, man, like, you were considered a nerd back when nerd used to be extremely insulting. So now, take that prerogative, right, there, Goldie, and think of it like this. How many people do you think... Well, actually, I can't even ask that because we don't even have an accurate number to that. Like, do you think a lot of those people that you see on like on social media nowadays, dude, that claim like, oh yeah, I was gaming back in the fucking 90s and shit and like whatever you want to call it, but like they list off games that everyone's going to automatically know. You know what I mean? Like the Mario and the Zelda and whatever the case may be, but all like the other one, like the obscure titles and shit, like never really get brought up. That's how you can tell that they didn't really game all that very much, you know what I mean? Either dibbled and dabbled from time to time because they just didn't want to get made fun of as growing up as a kid, or they fucking hung out with friends more often, you know what I mean, and shit like that, or played sports with their friends and shit, you know what I mean, that kind of stuff like that. You can never really tell. But at the same time, like, if somebody comes up to me and asks me and questions my fucking knowledge when it comes to gaming, yeah. I can tell you a lot of stuff that I haven't played, and the list goes on, man. Man, I don't know. God damn it. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pull up that video that we were watching yesterday because it was like halfway over. So I'm going to re-pull that back up. I just got to find it in my history again, so that'll take a little while, but I'll find it real quick. And then it should automatically resume where I last took it, so we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, let me find it real quick. I know it's down here somewhere. I just got to fucking find... There it is. I think this is the one right here. Yeah. Because it was like an hour of, like, shit. Because I'm gonna actually resume this because I have to go to the bathroom real quick, so I want to at least have something in the background. I'm just waiting for this advertisement to fucking be over so I can put it back on the video, I guess. Okay, sweet. Yeah, all right, cool. All right. It put me right back where I left off. So let me switch over to this. And, yeah. All right, one sec.
Wild Wing, Nitro Fist Grid, Puss Bomber Nosedive, and Triple Sword Duke as they battle evil.
The mighty ducks are coming to fight with brand new battle gear.
Super Orange, the Mighty Ducks figures in the Duck Cycle, each sold separately from Mattel.
Want a stove at that price? You want the Home Depot.
It's the Great Escape Game!
Make 'em, take 'em to the factory. Smash 'em, now that it's done.
To win, race through the Jam Factory without getting stopped or squished.
That's the way you do it when you play the Great Escape.
Hit it! Here's Rappin' Rockin' Barbie. You can sing along, cause with her boombox, you can rap a song.
This Barbie's cool from her head to her toes, cause she's got the most happening clothes.
This Barbie's the hottest, that's what I found, cause her boombox plays a real rap sound. You can rap a song too,
With Rappin' Rockin' Barbie
and a Rappin' Rockin' crew.
Rappin' Rockin' Barbie doll and friends each have a boombox, Energizer brand batteries included. Dolls each sold separately.
Start with the sticks, like so, making a bed where the marbles go. You don't want those marbles, not at all. So pick a stick, but don't let them fall. Cause if it goes kerplunk, just some.
Kerplunk from Tyco.
It's two. It's not. 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 It's two. It's two. It's not. It's not. It's two. It's not. Can I have a sip of your drink? No. Yes. No.
Yak Back gives you the last word.
Yak back. Yak back.
Even Megazord isn't powerful enough. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers summon Dragonzord and Titanus, the motorized carrier Zord. They morph with Megazord to form the ultimate battle machine, Ultrazord.
Say, who's watching where we're going?
Huh? Not me, I'm not.
Uh-oh.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, too hot to handle.
Shout, toss it, lob it, throw it. Just don't get caught with it. Just fill the balloon with water, set the timer, then get rid of it! Because when time runs out, you get wet! Splash out from Galoob, water not included.
There's something new in Gotham City.
It's Batman.
Like you've never seen him before. Figures and vehicles sold separately.
Flashy duds, Batman.
My tech shield suit protects me.
Even against this sludge?
Your poison can't hurt my tech shield suit.
Bye, Batman.
Yeah,
Think
all right,
again,
I'm back.
Joker. My backcopter.
Fire! Got him! Ah, where does he get these great weapons?
You're finished, Joker.
Tech Shield Batman, Batcopter, and Joker sold separately. Part of Batman, the Dark Knight collection.
Part of Batman.
I know how to play the game. I buy real estate, hotels, fancy cars, even railroads. And I take chances to make it big. Uh-oh, you've got to play the game. I'm Monopoly Game.
Hi, Dr. Dreadful here, and this is the Dr. Dreadful Drink Lab. Makes lots of gross things that taste great. Magic liquid and care for a putrid potion?
Tasty.
Here, have a squirmy worm. Now Dr. Dreadful's grossest goodies.
Monster Wart! Excellent!
The Dr. Dreadful Drink Lab makes gobs of gross things again and again.
Yo, I bet you that shit is fucking, like, so bad for you, dude.
What does it feel like to play Simon?
Aw, man, fuck Simon, dude. Simon was dog shit. I suck at that shit.
Remember, you gotta react. Repeat the sounds and colors. Think fast.
What does it feel like to play Simon?
Intense.
Simon from Milton Bradley, the challenge intensified to the max.
A challenge, not worth your money.
Introducing the next generation from Nintendo. New Super Mario Bros. Created especially for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It's a bit more exciting, a bit more challenging, a bit more graphic, a bit more colorful, a bit more realistic, a bit more levels, a bit more secrets, a bit more enemies, a bit more friends, a bit more sound, a bit hotter, a bit cooler, a bit weird, a bit more revolutionary, a bit more Mario, a bit more of what you want. It's 16-bit, and it's yours only with the new Super Nintendo. Now you're playing the power, superpower.
Hey kids, slide on under and do the chicken limbo. Chicken limbo's the one. Big fun. It's Chicken Limbo, the musical limbo game. The spinner tells you how to go under the bar. Go under without bobbing the chicken. But if you do... Chicken Limbo's the one. Big fun. Chicken Limbo's the one. Big fun. Invite me to your next party. Chicken Limbo.
Well, I mean, you guys already know that goddamn freaking game was never my, wouldn't work for me. Just saying.
Easy bake. Bake cake, brownies, cookies, and candies. That's just the start. Melt butterscotch. Stuff from home. Watch. Warm up cheese, even sauces. Look what you can do. The Easy Bake Oven and Snack Center. Making even more treats for you. The new Easy Bake Oven and Snack Center comes with everything you see here. Light bulb not included.
You can bring home the adventure of Disney's Toy Story now on video with the talking and posable figures of Woody and Buzz Lightyear.
My name's Woody. Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
Cool, he's going to the star.
Meet intergalactic Buzz Lightyear. His new spacesuit protects him from evil proton rays and comes equipped with a flip-up arm communicator.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
Firing missiles on target.
Wait. Let me back that up a second. Hold up. Hold the fuck up.
Buzz Lightyear.
Did you hear the way he fucking said that kid? Pay attention, listen.
Intergalactic Buzz Lightyear. His new spacesuit protects him from evil proton rays and comes equipped with a flip-up arm communicator.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
Firing missiles on target.
Buzz Lightyear and Woody figures are each sold separately. Batteries are included from Thinkway.
What the fuck was that? Muzzle on target.
When you talk into Starla's magic microphone, she says what you say in her own voice.
Let's sing a song. You can sing along.
So what is the point of this toy?
Like it, Starla? Love it.
Hey, she's talking.
Wherever we go, we put on a show.
Starla comes with a magic microphone, so you can give her a voice all her own. Battery's not included.
Yeah, but her voice is fucking demonic.
You got a Charlie horse? Operation! A broken heart, of course!
I fucking hated Operation, dude. By the way, that's the chick from fucking Halloween. That's interesting. I didn't know she was in a fucking commercial.
Like your fee, but don't touch the sides. Water on the knees! Operation! $1,000 fee! Operation! Pay a rib or two! Operation! I'm the doctor for you!
Next, please.
Operation from Milton Bradley.
There's two people in that commercial. The kid that was in Mrs. Doubtfire as one of the fucking, as Robin Williams' fucking son. And fucking, the other chick was the chick that played in fucking Halloween, like Return of Michael Myers and shit like that. Jamie, her character's name was Jamie in the movies.
Graveyard ghoulies are a creepy crawler's fright, so beware of what happens at night.
Creepy Crawlers Workshop. Your parents put it together. Light bulb not included. Graveyard ghoulies won't pass.
That never owned a creepy crawler, but the idea was actually pretty fucking sweet.
I'm Polly Pocket. Let's have fun in my playhouse together.
The girls' version of Mighty Max.
Polly Pocket play cases, each sold separately. Here from Mattel.
America the Beautiful. Game Boy Color. Get into it.
No, motherfucker.
You don't say.
Yep. Jibba jabba goes every place. If I was talking you till you're blue in the face, shake him around, all around town, and hear him make a jibba jabberous sound.
Oh, really?
Yep. He's the very best talker around. Jibba jabber from Earl.
That would drive me nuts, man. Why would you buy that?
Such a beautiful place. The party
Like, that's like a parent's worst fucking toy to have their kid fucking using all the time.
Let's take the elevator. Ooh, it really works.
The Barbie Dream House comes fully assembled, dolls and batteries not included, from Mattel.
From Mattel.
Tuggles the walking pup. She's soft and cuddly, and she walks like a real puppy. Tuggles the walking pup. Walks without batteries.
What are we doing, Bud? We're going in for the big cheese, but it's every mouse for himself.
Mousetrap.
Don't get caught. Mousetrap! It's a zany action, a crazy contraption. The fun is catching. It's Mousetrap. The game's Mousetrap. Build a contraption to trap the other mice, but don't get caught yourself. Turn the crank, hit the boot. Suddenly, we're down the chute. Move the hand. The marble drop, the die, the foot. We just can't stop. It's a zany action, a crazy contraption. The fun is catching. You wanna bite? It's Mousetrap.
Well, if it isn't Tamagotchi, her new favorite pet.
Yes.
So what's that make me? Fish sticks?
Oh, are you hungry?
Oh, no. By all means, feed it. Play till your heart's content.
Look, Goldie. I took good care of her, and she changed again.
Change? How about changing some water here?
Katie, Buzz is here.
So Tamagotchi can pause. I can pause, too. Want to see that again?
Tamagotchi, the original virtual reality pet. Your care determines the pets you get. From Bandai.
He's red, he's the castle king. Mountain Fortress is his thing. With Battle Dragon, he'll attack. He's a Lego maniac. Got a ghost in the tower, clothes in the dark, got Lego power. Cross the bridge, bring treasure back. He's a Lego maniac. He's the hippest dude around. 3 cool sets, he gets down. Gotta save the princess, that's a fact. He's a Lego maniac.
Lego Castle Collection. Each set sold separately from Lego.
You got Play-Doh, anything goes.
Play-Doh Happy Meal.
Play-Doh patties and pickles on a bun. It's McDonald's Happy Meal Play Shop fun. Make fries and shakes and wrap them up too. Happy Meals are fun with Play-Doh and you. McDonald's Happy Meal Play Shop. Case of colors sold separate.
Bet you some of you guys in the chat fucking had that as a kid. Don't lie.
Make me smile. That's Spice Girl style. Mini disco ball. Five bells. It's time to climb it up. Love that spicy tea. Everybody's cool. Spice Girls rule. Cool's the rule with Spice Girls. Spice Girls, spice on stage. Each so sexy. Disco ball keychain and mini t-shirt.
Oh, I thought it was a fucking Barbie, man. What the fuck?
Matlock.
Fuck!
Series Thursday at 9 East.
Alright, whatever, man. Enough of that. Enough of that. Alright, guys. I'm going to get my fucking tubby ass the fuck out of here and get my ass to bed. Just wanted to do a quick little fucking show. 45 minutes, man. That's not too bad, not too bad. Plus, I already did like an hour fucking stream earlier with Faye, so that's enough fucking streaming for me for one night. Alright, guys, man. Thank you, Outsider. Thank you there, Nelson, for joining, dude, man. Everybody else that popped in here, man. I appreciate you, man. Much love, and I'll see you guys here on